Hello there, morons. This is my second video of the night. The last video was a kind of depressing one. This was a little bit more slap you in the face, common sense stuff. These type of videos are kind of a laundry vlog. I should have said that in the last video. Meaning you don't have to really watch it. Just listen to me while I just train of thought, just empty out my mind and respond to things. Okay, this is another response to a comment. This is from a guy, I forgot his name. Who cares? What's his name? Doesn't matter. He's kind of a dick, to be honest. He's been kind of a dick, but he's a supporter. His name is Vasyl Kashuba. Let's say he's not a dick, but he made a dickish comment. Okay, so I made that video about Maggie called "Angels and Apologies," and in the video, in the comment section, this guy says, "I'm sorry for this. It was an incentive." What did he say? Huh? What did he say? "I'm sorry, Victor. I'm more emotionally invested in drone-killing children or Islamic fundamentalists hurting children or democracy dying all over the place in favor of dictators and corporations. Yes, your dog died and it's sad, but I see so much shit in the world that death of some dog ain't bothering me anymore." Okay. So here's a very simple point. Okay. I understand that mentality. You see something, and I'll give you a good example. I've often thought that although I'm a big animal lover, I've often seen people like overreact. Well, I shouldn't say overreacting. Up in arms and angry about animal abuse. And for example, let's say chickens. You know, everyone knows about how horrible chickens' lives are. The Kentucky Fried Chicken people, they raise these chickens in horrible conditions and then they slaughter them and then we eat them, right? Or porpoises, in the ocean and all that. That kind of stuff, I see those posts, those comments, and I often think to myself, man, there are children in Africa dying like every day. Like what is it, like 300 kids a day dying? I just pull that number out of my ass, but you know what I'm saying. The point is, even if it's just one, shouldn't we be more concerned with those children dying than chickens? I mean, I understand that, it's horrible what they're doing to chickens, but shouldn't we get our priorities straight? Like, I mean, abortion, right? Isn't that a bigger problem than animal rights? Things like that. But, excuse me, no more alcohol this evening, but, should we, get our priorities straight? Has always used to be my kind of mantra. But then there was an incident a while ago. A soldier, an American soldier, I don't remember what country it was, Afghanistan or Iraq or one of those places. I think it was Afghanistan. He picked up a puppy and he threw it off a cliff, and it became an internet sensation in the most negative way, And I remember a lot of people defending the soldier, saying, hey, it's just a puppy. Like, compared to other things, it's not a big deal. It's just a little dog, Yeah, it's mean, but there are people dying, and we should be we get our priorities straight, is what people were saying. And this old friend of mine, this internet friend of mine, who I've never met, but I'd love to meet, named Sean Bedlam. Sean Bedlam said, I don't even remember how he said, like in a post or something. Maybe even made a video, but he said, it's possible to actually do both. You can actually yes, prioritize other things, but you can actually feel sorry you can actually feel outrage. It's okay to feel outrage for something that's happening over here with this dog. And you can still care about children dying in Africa or whatever it is what people are complaining about, right? Yeah, so that's all I got to say about this. So for this kid on my video, he says, Vasyl Kashuba, he says on the Angels and Apologies video, so what I've got to say to you is, yeah, you're right. There are a lot of worse things happening, but if you want to look at that, I mean, they're even in the significance of humanity. If you want to talk about comparisons, then you know what? What's happening now isn't nearly as bad as what happened to the Jews during World War II, or Hiroshima or Nagasaki. I mean, that's much worse than all these. That's what's happening right now. Fundamentalists hurting children and democracy dying. That's not nearly as bad as the Chinese slaughtering all those people during the Cultural Revolution. I mean, it goes on and on. I mean, if you want to keep comparing what is worse, then are we going to have a contest? This is like a Notting Hill contest. Who has the worst life? Whoever has the worst life gets the muffin. You know, that's just ridiculous. It's possible to feel sympathy on all sides. And you don't have to care about my dog. I didn't make the video for you, so fuck you. That's twice in 2 videos I've said fuck you. That's terrible. Respectfully, you know, the video wasn't for you. The video was for me. I made the video. That kind of, you know, I don't make those videos for views, guys. I mean, come on, look at me. I'm just sitting here in front of a camera, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, I don't make the videos for views. I'm just talking about something that means something to me. And I said in the beginning of the video, this is one of those videos that I will say something that means probably nothing to you, but means something to me. So yes, the world is an ugly place and many terrible things are happening, but you're allowed to feel sympathy and feel on more than just, care about something on more than just one front. You know, you can care about this over here and you can care about that over there. So don't be misled by this idea that there is only one thing you can care about. There's one thing that's more important. Because if you get into that argument, then we can just go on and we can just start comparing more and more things that are worse and worse and whatever, right? So, I mean, that kind of thinking helps if you have a broken heart, you know. We try to make it, like, okay, my girlfriend broke up with me, but, you know, at least I got my health, you know. Yeah, but it's okay to grieve. It's okay to grieve about whatever that's happened to you. And yes, other people have it worse, but generally it doesn't really help. That kind of attitude doesn't really help anyone. Okay, that's enough. Enough said on that. Thanks for watching this just getting crap off my chest video. Got a lot to talk about, but not enough time, so I think I'll hit the sack soon. Maybe one more. We'll see. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.